Hi, I'm Jamie Redknapp and you're watching Football Stats Online.
Yes, guys, it's everywhere and it's had a major impact, not just on football, but we're talking about rugby, F1, boxing, even steeplechasing. Yes, the coronavirus has impacted all aspects and all places where public people gather. And we are talking whether it will, in fact, kill the Premier League.
1, 2, 3.
So Mark, obviously the coronavirus is a very serious issue. I believe 2 people have died in the UK. As I speak now, it could be potentially more by the time this video goes out. And 160 people have tested positive. Again, it could be way more.
It will be way more.
It could be, hopefully not, but yeah, probably will be way more by this time this video comes out. But we're talking in the context of football. As I mentioned, it's affected so many different sports.
But wait, everything's fine. The Premier League has banned handshakes before the game, so it's all good. We're all good now.
Nah, it's definitely not. Considering when players finish the football matches and they're all still like, yeah, what up.
I mean, I think the idea of banning handshakes before the game doesn't make sense. These are players who are going to be heavily breathing on top of each other, next to each other. They spit, they're sliding into each other, and then after the games, they're shaking hands.
Yeah,
they're swapping shirts. So I mean, this idea that banning the
the Premier League, you have to playing devil's advocate. Premier League have mentioned that coronavirus can actually be transmitted from a handshake.
It can be.
Yeah, apparently so.
But they shake hands after the game.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's a bit of a...
The managers shake hands after the game. We've seen all the managers shake hands after the game.
Who knows? And also, there's talks of banning over 70s to come over to come and watch games in the stadiums. What do you think about that?
I think eventually there will be all games will be behind closed doors, like it's happening in Italy. Like if the timing is wrong and the way things build up, they're saying by maybe next week or so we might have 1,000 cases in this country. Now that's what they're gonna really be multiplying by. So it'll be 1,000 and 10,000, and it's gonna be something that's gonna multiply quite quickly. And we don't know if the government will actually do anything about it. But
like I said, they're trying to start, because obviously over 60s or over 70s are most susceptible to the coronavirus. So it might be that. But is it fair for an over 70 person who's been to every game, who loves football?
This is. I don't even know what that necessarily means, because the coronavirus is deadly against people. It's not by age. It's about people who have underlying conditions, because they can give you pneumonia.
Yeah, I know.
So it doesn't matter by your age. So
well, it doesn't matter, but they are also saying that over 60s and over 70s are more susceptible. Hence why, look, if you're a Premier League organisation, you have to take all precautions.
So what?
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying they should do.
I don't really understand.
You have to take all precautions.
Premier League is not the NHS. What they should be doing is they should have ways to stop these things from spreading. They can't have ways. No, but they can't tell me, oh, you're susceptible, you're not susceptible. They're not doctors.
Yeah, I know, but it's one way of helping people.
If you're going to stop people from coming, then you have to stop all people from coming. Because if you're saying that people are more likely,
I'm not saying that, by the way.
If they are saying that people are more likely to be, in the at risk in terms of at a risk category because of their age.
Yeah.
Well, somebody who's younger could go to a football game where there's a lot of people and bring it in and give it back to someone they know anyway. So you have to be consistent all the way around.
So you think that the Premier League will have to be played behind closed doors?
It might be. It depends on how quickly this virus spreads. They're in what they call like a stall stage, where they're trying to stall the virus from going and spreading so quickly. But because like in Italy, it's been rapid. Milan's on lockdown right now, so. But look, it's gonna spread. I don't know how you can stop it. Yeah, talking about worldwide, the best case scenario is that 50 million people get it. So.
Jeez, my goodness. So do you think the Euros will be cancelled, or will that be played on?
I think that's
behind closed doors.
I think that's at the biggest risk. Because I I think timing-wise, the Premier League might be just alright, okay? Because even though there's about 10 games left, there's only really about, 2 months of the season left? So it might finish right before it really catches on the coronavirus. But it depends. If the government takes some preventive measures, then they would have to just lock everything down. I know next week they're having a big meeting with the Premier League. So if they take preventive measures, they will lock everything down.
So that means no Euros.
It could be no Euros will happen. It'll just be behind closed doors.
That would be so whack.
They'll play crowd noise. Applause.
Yeah.
They just put the applause button. The referees. So.
Oh my gosh. And then what about the Olympics as well? Because obviously you have football in the Olympics.
They got cancel that, man.
I don't know, because you know what?
I think that's even worse. Because everybody from around the world going to close to the place where it started, and then what? They're gonna come back. That's a recipe for disaster.
Apparently, I was watching an interview with Michael Johnson, some other athlete, and apparently there was something similar. It was called Viz or something like that in Brazil, where again, and before Brazilian Olympics, they were saying, should people go? Should athletes go? But it was one of those things where it only lasted a couple of months. I mean, the virus wasn't as big or as widespread as the coronavirus, but it was one of those things where if you're an athlete now, you just train as you are, do as you have to do, prepare as you have to, because the Olympics still might go on, especially when we're talking football as well. The Olympics still might
absolutely.
Go on, so
yeah.
You just have to, but it would be a shame for all that work just to be done. But I guess
I don't think they'll have to cancel it. They might. It's every 4 years. I mean, if they have to have it next year and then just have it the next one in 3 years, I don't see why that'd be a big. I mean, obviously, like not legislative, but like what's the word? In terms of logistically, it's not great, but it's better than spreading a virus quicker around the world. I mean, I don't see how the Olympics can go. I think the Euros, it's possible.
I think
the Olympics is worse. I think it's worse that so many people from different countries are traveling to a country that's already densely populated. You know, I mean, Japan already. I mean, that's already densely populated. So I don't know.
I think it's one of those things where you want to get people involved. I'm sure athletes want that energy from people in terms of cheering. So I mean, you could play a tape just to be like, yeah. But I think it would be a shame just to have all these things behind closed doors. But
well, don't worry, I'm sure UEFA's football family will make it into a closed door stadium. So, there'll probably a few thousand people anyway.
Yeah, I mean, UEFA has also said that, to be honest, the coronavirus is just one of the main things they're looking at. They've also said stuff like different countries coming in, or different like, you know how different countries have different needs in terms of like their status or their rivalry as I can't remember what's that word where you have different countries are fighting against each other, and you have to think about these things as well. I can't remember the word, but they were just saying that there's a lot of different parameters they think about, and when organizing events, and coronavirus is just another one added to that.
It's not.
I mean, it's not. It is and it isn't.
No, it's not.
What do you mean it's not?
It's not. This is a unique situation, right?
Yeah.
Right,
but to them, they're saying that there's other stuff that they need to think about.
I saw the interview with this guy from UEFA. I mean, look, he's already saying they booked the hotel, so it'll be really bad if they can't go. I mean, let's be serious.
Anyway, guys, it is a shame. It is a sad thing. We're hoping that it gets contained, and we can, of course, be involved, see the Euros, see the Olympics, get people's in their stadiums, get the energy. But it's one of those things where safety comes first, your health comes first. If it's a case where we have to postpone, we have to postpone.
Do you work for UEFA?
No, I don't work for UEFA, but safety comes first, isn't it? I personally don't want the Euros or the Olympics to be cancelled, but it is what it is.
Look, so tell us what you think in the comment section. Don't forget, like the video. If you hate coronavirus, smash the video like button even harder. And hit the bell notification and subscribe, please. There'll be more videos and more versus videos so you can compare different players.
Yeah, as this was just a one-off, but hey, we'll be back to versus, and I will be winning those debates because I'm just a better statistician, innit, Mark?
Yeah, you can't say statistician, so.
Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.